Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So for those people who are here for the first time, this is me Astin Ashwin and I'm a software engineer at Capgemini. I have been recently receiving a lot of queries lately through my LinkedIn and WhatsApp where people ask this particular question stating what's the best programming language to learn or to start with. And these are especially asked by students who are in their first year of college or people who are just going to start their coding journey. So I thought of making a video answering this particular question. So if you're stuck between Python, Java, JavaScript, C++, you are already wasting time. Before we get into that, let me talk about my personal experience. It was around the COVID time, maybe in late 2020, when I decided to learn that I need to learn coding. So, like most of you people, what I did is that I just went to YouTube or Google and I typed what's the best programming language to start with in 2020. So after doing a bit of research, I came to a conclusion that I should start with Java. As the next step, I started learning Java from a YouTube tutorial. Meanwhile, I encountered a video where a famous YouTuber he mentioned that Python is in high demand. And I don't want to miss not learning the most demanding language. So I switched from Java to Python and it was going smooth. So I almost covered 40 to 50% of the course in Python, I would say. And when I was randomly scrolling reels, I encountered another video. So where a famous influencer again. So she was mentioning that the whole internet, so the whole Chrome, the front end that you see is built on top of JavaScript. She was so confident that she mentioned that JavaScript gonna stay here for a long time and learning JavaScript could secure your career. So, as a normal person, I don't really wanna get into a insecure field. So, like most people do, I switched from Python to JavaScript. And this is a normal pattern which you might have observed in yourself with a lack of guidance, I would say. You just start with one particular language or one particular technology and you switch because you've been getting distracted and the fear of missing out, people call it as FOMO. So for one whole year, I was just wasting time switching between languages. And it's a common beginner mistake where people spend months or even years in deciding that they don't even start to code. Now you might be having this excited question. So Ashwin, what's the best programming language? So it's been almost 6 years, I would say. So since I started my first Hello World program or first line of code, and the language, any language you name it, whether it could be Python, C++, Java, JavaScript, I have worked on it. So from that particular experience, my conclusion is that no language is best. And every language has their own advantages and disadvantages. So it's not about learning the best programming language. It's about getting started versus not started. Now you might have this question, but Austin, what's the best programming language to start with according to you? Maybe not the best, but what could be your recommendation? I would say it's C++. And the reason is that is the first programming language that I completed with the 100% completion rate. So I did a course from Udemy, I guess. So C++ using data structures and algorithms by Abdul Bari. So that's the very first course in a particular programming language that I completed. So there is no that's the reason. And if you ask me, one another reason is that in most of the colleges they will start in C. So I believe my audience, they are mostly from CSE background. So in the first semester, you will be having C language, followed by C++. Especially in my college SRM. So they started with C in the first semester. Then the second semester, they moved to C++ using object-oriented programming. So this reduced the pressure of learning one more additional language. So by learning C++, I'm also managing my academics, also my placement preparation. And this is my personal reasoning for that this particular language. There are my friends who started with Java, and they still code in Java. And there are few people who are into AML and they are into Python. And also, let's say if you are interested in a career in AIML, then in that case you can start with Python. Or let's say if you are interested in game development, in that case you can learn C++. Or let's say you are interested in front-end development, then you can go with JavaScript. Or you are interested in back-end development, then you can go with Java. So you can just pick a language, you can start with the basics, if else conditions, for loops. Then you can proceed by building a tiny project, maybe a banking application or a e-commerce project. And parallelly, you can also start solving problems in lead code, which majorly top product based companies they focus on. Remember, if you are someone who are aiming for high package placements, then lead code and DSA is a must. So whatever language you are starting with, do those things as early as possible. Don't waste time distracting yourself, scrolling reels or watching a video. It might sound productive, but just focus on learning. That's what it matters at the end of the day. Remember, momentum always beats perfection. So to conclude this video, please don't waste time choosing or deciding between the best programming languages. Just pick one and get started. And let me know in the comments below which language that you are going to start today. And if you would like to connect with me on a 1:1 call, then I will give my TalkMate link down below. So you can connect with me on a 1:1 session where you can clarify your doubts. Wishing you all a very successful career. And with that, I end this video. So please do subscribe the channel and click the notification icon so that any video that I post will be updated to you right away. So until we connect in another video, keep learning and never give up. Bye bye.